Hi, it's Doyle. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Well, thanks for taking the time to call me back and everything.
Anytime.
Yeah, my name's Jessica with LivingDeadGirl.com, and I also write for Concert Confessions. So it's kind of been a minute since your last album, Abominator, was released. I think that was 2013, and you just had that
Yeah.
new one come out. I wanted to maybe take a few minutes and talk about some of the cool stuff that you've been doing. Maybe catch up a little bit about all the things you've been doing since then.
Okay.
Of course, the big one that everybody wants to talk about is your big life change. You went vegan. That's
Yes, I
pretty
did.
cool. How did your body respond to the change from animal-based proteins to like a plant-powered lifestyle?
I went to the bathroom a lot more.
Really?
Oh yeah, it cleans you out, man.
Do you find that, it's a little bit easier during your fitness regimen to maintain your fitness levels?
I have no change in energy or strength or anything like that or size. I got leaner. I'm more ripped. I'm more vascular being vegan because I'm not eating a ton of fat. I'm not getting hormones and fucking antibiotics in me and eating that crap. And there's no cholesterol in my diet. So yeah, man, I love it. It's great, and it makes you happy. It makes you happy because you're not stealing anything and you're not putting a carbon footprint on the earth. As we all know, that just farming these animals is creating the most pollution on the planet. Actually, in gasoline and feeding them and the water they use, it's pretty fucking stupid, and it's giving us all cancer eating it. I don't know what the fuck we're thinking here, but we're not. So.
Well, I volunteer down in Costa Rica saving sea turtles, so I'm an Earth Race
Oh
volunteer.
no way! Are
Yeah,
they nice? I love sea turtles, man. That's one of my
they're
favorite things.
very nice. Living down in Costa Rica for a couple weeks, they don't have
Right.
preservatives. They don't have any of that. And I did notice that myself when I went down there, the carbon footprint that gets left.
Oh, it's horrible.
The vegan and vegetarian movement is not a new thing, but it definitely is growing.
I've seen it grow just since I've been doing it since 2013. And I see that myself, my girlfriend Elisa, and like other rock stars, actors, sports people. It's really it's enlightening people to it. You know what I mean? It's bringing attention to it, and it's you get your assholes who are like, hey, don't tell me what to do. Yeah, because you are paying to kill all those animals, because that's what it's about. Even if you don't say that word and you just have a post about it and don't say anything, don't tell me what to do. Me go fuck yourself. I see it growing and it's pretty awesome. I got to doing it. It comes to me, a lot of fans tell me, oh, I'm going vegan because of you, I'm working out because of you, this and that. It's great.
That's really cool that your message is getting out there. That's huge.
It is.
One of the things I noticed, though, is that the movement is growing by leaps and bounds, but a lot of times the culture itself is not growing as quickly. I wanted to ask you, how do you find food when you're on the road?
We make food on the bus. I bring my own gym. We buy our own food. We make food here. It's easy. It's just food, man. It's just food that has no animal products in it. There's no butter. There's no, I don't know. You know what I mean? We have a refrigerator. It's easy. Plus, we have this app called Happy Cow, and if you punch in the Happy Cow app, it'll give you just want to get restaurant, it'll give you everyone that's close. If every one of them is complete, and if you want vegetarian with beef, stuff like that, and all kinds of whatever restaurant you want, it's not just vegan, it's for anybody. It's very helpful, and we have pasta cookers here, we have rice cookers, we got a kettle, we make oatmeal, I mean, easy, it's so easy. People think it's like this weird food, and it's just real food. That's the difference.
Hey, I got a
Yeah.
question for you. So, you're kind of on the subject. What's a good restaurant that you've come across in your travels?
My favorite ones are in Montreal. There's this one called Au Vive that's really good. There's this Sushi Momo. There's another an Asian place called Yuan that we go to. So many. I mean, there's so many in so many cities. I mean, I went on tour with my girlfriend, and we had 10 days off, and we were in Frankfurt. And we went to about a dozen of them. We rode bikes to each one of them. So we'd go to one, then ride a bike to another one, and riding the bike would, solidify us going to another one because we just burned off the one we ate.
Of course,
so we went
yes.
crazy. You know
That's
what I
the
mean?
best way to do it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many cities have such a great vegan, community going, and it's pretty good, man. I mean, and there's a lot of good ones in New York too that I go to. I mean, yeah, so many. It's ridiculous. People think this is some strange thing and it's hard to find and hard to do, and it's easy. And I was in this, like I said before, it makes you happy. I was in this takeout place called Blossoms in New York City on 9th Ave by 42nd Street over there, and I ordered some Little Italy's, these little meatball sandwiches that they make, and Elisa sat in the car and I ran in to get them. And I'm sitting there, and I got a cut-off T-shirt on, and the two little girls come in. They're about 14, and they're like, "You're a vegan?" And I was like, "Yeah, it makes you happy, don't it?" And they were like, "Yeah." It does. It makes you feel good. It makes you.
That's cool. I like that. I wanted to ask, everybody else is doing, like, there's an Iron Maiden beer, and there's coffee, and there's football teams. Why did you choose hot sauce to get into?
My friend, he's Danzig's personal assistant, and he made some hot sauce one day. I've never eaten hot sauce in my life, and then he just wanted to go in the hot sauce business, and that's kind of what got me started on it. And yeah, I mean, it's really good. I got another product I'm gonna start making soon, but I don't want to say what it is because I don't want nobody to.
No problem. Well, I'm going to get some. I'm definitely going to try it. I was actually looking at the page on your website where you sell your hot sauce, and I saw that there was a little badge on the bottom that said Fairtrade.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a newer thing as well that's developing with global consciousness. How is that important to your product and your lifestyle?
Well, they're not using children for slaves, you know what I mean? That's pretty much what it is. I try and buy the Fairtrade coffee, and on the road it's hard sometimes, and we have to have coffee or we're not going to make it. So sometimes we can't get it, but we try as best we can. When I'm home, I get it all the time.
So that when we buy your hot sauce and we eat your hot sauce, whether you're vegan or not, you're actually thinking globally and you're helping.
Yeah, it's 100% vegan, and it doesn't have to be refrigerated either.
That's good.
It does not. So
good tip. So I can carry it in my purse. Yes. Does it come in 3 ounces or less so I can get it through TSA?
I don't know. I don't even have a bottle. I just gave the bottle to the interviewer last night that we had on board here. I think it's 7 now.
Oh, I'll have to check that. That's bummer.
I think you can get smaller. You can get sample sizes. I know he's got the small bottles.
You know what I'll do? I'll take those little sample vodka bottles that they have on the plane, and I'll dump the vodka out and pour the hot sauce in it.
There you go.
Yeah, that'll be fine. So I've got some other things going on here. Like I saw that you were actually in a comic book. Your character was in a comic book.
Yeah, Alan Roberts from Life of Agony.
Speaking of graphics, you actually have your first movie thing coming up in the Death Ward 13.
Yeah, I've been in 4 movies as myself, but it's my first, I guess, actual role.
So you did the stage, you did the page, and now you're going to do the screen. You got the whole trifecta going on there, right?
Yeah.
That's what you have to do to be classic, right?
That's how I got in the Rob Zombie video. Every time I would see him, I'd say, look, man, I'm prepared to be a monster and wear a full body prosthetic 24 hours a day. Just feed me. Anytime you need me in the movie, let me know. Then he called me up. He goes, you want to be Frankenstein in my video? I'm like, yes, I do.
Have you ever got to meet any of your favorite monsters now that you're out there and you get to do a monster yourself?
I met the creature from the Black Lagoon.
What kind of a situation was it in?
It was a signing. I was doing a signing in a horror convention, and he was there.
Are you going to be doing any music in the movie? Do you know? I mean, I know it's very early, but...
We will probably get songs from our records in, and we'll probably get songs from our friends' records in it as well.
Speaking of records, your As We Die album came out June 2nd. It's your second album, so congratulations on that. That's on your record label, right? Monsterman Records?
Yeah, we just joined forces with EMP, which is owned by David Ellefson from Megadeth. We'll have better distribution now, smaller bands to get them the same opportunity.
Well, I was just going to ask, since your record label was started a couple of years ago, how has it grown? Who have you signed recently? Do you know?
I signed a band from Phoenix, actually, called Element A440. That's the first band. We're looking at other bands now. Right now, I'm on the road, so I ain't looking at anything.
Right. No, I get that, too.
I have the managerial people doing that.
I saw your Run for Your Life single that you had on there. You guys are self-producing, so who decided that that should be the single that would be released off that album?
I did. I just thought it was one of the better songs, and I left a lot of great songs on. I mean, they're all good, but I just wanted one that was pretty catchy, and it was great. I thought it was a great song.
I was looking at the comments on your YouTube when I was watching the video, and everybody seems to really like it. It looks like it's going to be a fan favorite. And now I got to ask though, like, who decided the video was going to be a slasher? Was that you too?
No, that was the director and management. I just went and did my part, and I said I'm not doing anything but playing this guitar in this video, so don't even ask me anything.
I thought it was a good video.
Yeah, it came out good.
To wrap up here, you guys will be in Mesa on Friday at Club Red.
What day is it now?
Today's Wednesday.
Oh.
You guys could not have picked a hotter time to be here. I will also be there taking pictures. I wanted to thank you in advance for the photo pass. There's going to be pictures that kind of go along with this interview. So I just wanted to thank you for your time. And you guys have fun. Have a great tour. And when you get to Phoenix, definitely stay hydrated.
Okay, come say hello.
Yeah, I will. Thank you so much. Talk to you later.
Okay, Jeff. Take care.
Thanks. Bye.